This is an overview on the features of the Heartsine Samaritan 350p semi-automatic. Firstly, the carry case is split into two segments. The yellow compartment here houses the unit, and the blue compartment here houses the prep kit. Like so. The front of the case has a hole at the bottom for removing the pads. Very easy access for the pads. Also on the screen here, it has a hole for the speaker. This clear plastic is very useful for being able to see the visual prompts through the clear screen, and also with it being plastic, you can operate the two buttons, the on-off button and the shock button. To remove the device from the case, simply undo the zip and take the device out like that. There are many features to this particular machine. Firstly, we'll start with the IP rating. This machine has the highest IP rating in the world, industry-leading IP56, which protects it from dust and water. On the back of the device, you have what we call the pad pack. Simply put your thumb on one side, finger on the other, to remove the pad pack. This particular unit has the battery at the bottom and the pads in the larger compartment there. To place this in the device, simply align it with the tabs and push until it clicks. Now that will last for 4 years. The battery and the pads in that device will last for 4 years. You can see on the blue tab there for your expiry date. The reason we can get 4 years out of our pads is purely because they are made from silver, not alloy. Silver is not only a better conductor of electricity, but doesn't rust. Also, the battery, being lithium-ion, is very good for a 4-year longevity. The machine, when turning the on-off button, internationally recognised on-off symbol, upon firing that up, the machine will say, "Adult patient, call for medical assistance." We know that calling for medical assistance is the first and most important thing we can do when witnessed a sudden cardiac arrest or someone that's unconscious and not breathing. The machine will then say, "Pull green tab to remove pads," which is done by pulling the green tab at the bottom of the device, which will release the pads. It will then say, "Peel pads from liner," so you peel the pads from the plastic liner and place on the chest. After you've removed the clothing from the patient's chest to expose the bare skin, that is where the prep kit comes into play. Inside the prep kit, you will have a razor, tough cut scissors, face mask, towel and gloves. The razor is used for removing the hair from the chest, if there is any, where the pads should be located. The pads must have good contact with the skin. The shears or tough cut scissors are there for removing any items of clothing that can't be removed with your hands. Gloves for cleanliness, and the towel for removing any damp area of the patient's skin, and the face mask for doing mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. On top of the machine, you will see a data port. This is used for downloading data following a sudden cardiac arrest event or for updating the machine. The machine is very small, very light, only 1.1 kilos, one of the lightest on the market. It's also roughly 56% smaller than other devices on the market, which makes it very easy to use in mobile scenarios. That is the basic overview of the Heartsine Samaritan 350p. Placing it in the case, zipping it up is now ready for your storage solution. Whether you put it in a cabinet or whether you place it on a bracket, whatever you do, make sure as many people know where it is as possible.